Hi, well, I'm here and I just wanted to maybe do a video that explains a little bit more about what I'm doing in my hyperlapse fast mode videos. And basically what I have in these containers is paper pulp. This one right here is a blue color, and the actual paper was colored, and I made pulp out of paper that was sort of this turquoise color. And then this one is just recycled junk mail, extra paper, scrap paper, and I've tinted it with a little bit of acrylic paint. I used a unbleached titanium, and what I'm gonna make here, show you how to make, is a variegated leaf shape with a metal armature in it. This is just like a little piece of aluminum wire. It's very flexible and light, which is great for this. We're gonna embed that wire inside of our paper, and then when it dries, you're gonna have this flexible leaf that you can, bend around and manipulate in a lot of different ways. So I'm just gonna start by pouring on some of this paper pulp. I want to just make the shape of my leaf here. I'm kind of just doing it from memory, and I've done a few of these already, so, but it's roughly like a heart shape, and I'm trying to think about like what some variegation might look like on that leaf. You can use a photograph if you want to for reference. That works really good. And so yeah, I'm just gonna fill in this bottom layer here to create like a base that I will then lay my wire into the middle of. And this is paper pulp is I found a blender on the side of the road, so it was free, and I have a paper shredder, but you can use scissors or whatever and chop it up and into small pieces. There's a lot of amazing tutorials and information on how to make paper pulp online. That's how I learned, was from doing YouTube and Pinterest. So it's a really fun medium. It's reusing stuff that's already around. It's super flexible. I mean, the amount of things you can make with paper pulp are kind of incredible. So when I first started, I'm trying to cover up this middle piece of wire as well as I can. I always try to get a little extra on there because it's gonna be, holding the wire in place. If you go find a little bit of it that's, not looking the way you want it, you can just push it. You want to try not to touch right in the middle of your piece because it can lift up at this stage because it's mostly water. So this is going to get a lot thinner. It looks very dimensional and bumpy right now, but after we press the water out of it, it's going to flatten out quite a bit. So I don't know, just move it around until you have something that, and I tried to follow like my original, like, so it goes through to the other side, so both sides, look similar. All right, now, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I've got a look that I'm pretty happy with, and I'm going to lay a piece of cotton fabric. This is just an old flat sheet that I obviously tore into shape. We're going to try and squeeze some of this water out here, because it's all about getting as much water out as possible. It's very delicate at this stage. So we're gonna move this onto my inside couching table and get some more water out of it. Okay, so I've moved the piece inside and I'm gonna flip it over so that the screen, the small screen that I used to pour this on, just to make it portable. And I'm just gonna press as much of this water out as I can. And then I'm going to gently peel off my screen piece. And there is my variegated leaf. And I'm going to take it over to my drying area and let this dry. And then when it's fully dry, I'll peel it off and see what we got. This is all the leaves that I completed today, or you can't see every single one of them, but and they're just resting on a screen, a window screen, on top of a like really inexpensive like clothes dryer stand thing from IKEA. So these are just gonna sit out and dry, and I'll do a video about peeling them off of their backings once they're dry, and we'll do some cutting.